Hey everyone, this is Trevor, and thank you for coming to my channel today to listen to what I have to talk about. Okay, so about a year ago, I made a video about Ghislaine Maxwell and how she was convicted for sex trafficking of minors. And my question to that was, if she was trafficking humans, then there must have been people on the other side that were buying those humans for a crime against humanity. Okay, what those people were doing, the buyers and sellers of these children, they were committing a crime against humanity. Now, we know about Jeffrey Epstein and, yes, and Ghislaine Maxwell, but there obviously were people who were buying these kids. And my question is, like back then I said, we need to see the client list. Okay, so this is a 1-year update to that. And I'm thinking about it. Do we still need to see the buyer's list? And I maintained then, yes, and I maintained here, the end of February 2023, that yes, we need to see the buyer's list. Okay, we need to know who these people were that were committing the crime against humanity of torturing these kids for their own pleasure. And yes, if we could see the client list of people that were flying in and out of Epstein's Island to have sex with these minors, okay, it's going to rock the world of many people. Because on that list, there will be celebrities such as musicians, actors, athletes, politicians, billionaires, royalty. There is going to be, a list of people that's going to rock our world in terms, because you'll hear of someone that on that list of people I've mentioned that you admired. You thought they were entertaining. You liked them for whatever reason. Perhaps they're a musician. Perhaps they were a politician that you liked. And I can't understand on the face of this earth why anyone would ever like a politician. But there's going to be those people on the list. There's going to be people on the list that we've never even heard of. But there's going to be a lot of people on that list that we've come to admire, come to love, perhaps in acting, an athlete, perhaps maybe a billionaire, multimillionaire, whatever. There's going to be people on that list that we all know of. And again, people that we've never heard of. But we need to know the list of adults that went and bought kids and completely were, that supported the sex trafficking that went on Epstein Island. And yes, we do need to know the list of people, because it is important to get this out so that these people can be exposed. And yeah, like I still maintain that now. Like I went back to my video and watched it and said, yeah, we know that there was people, we know the sellers, okay, obviously Jeffrey Epstein and was Ghislaine Maxwell, but we need to know the buyers. And it's going to hurt a lot of people. Perhaps it's going to hurt me when I find out that there's people on that list that perhaps I've enjoyed as musicians or actors, or perhaps a billionaire that I thought was doing some good for the world. And then they turn around and you'll find this list, and it's a crime against humanity. Okay, and crimes against humanity, I mean, that's murder. That's the worst one. Then you have rape, assault, theft, and fraud. I mean, there's some crimes against humanity. They're just universal. Whether it was a royalty person, the King of England, or a multi-billionaire commits a crime. If I commit the same crime, and I'm just Joe Sixpack here, they should be held accountable. Okay, like murder's murder, whether you're the King of England or just Joe Blow who cleans the sidewalks, okay? And those people do more for society than a royal person, anyways. But we're all equal in the eyes of the universal laws, okay? Like you you can murder, rape, you know. That is what is gone on here on Epstein's Island. So yeah, we do know it. As I see it, we need to see the client list. Okay, I don't need to know the kids that were involved. Now people conflate those two. They're like, well, you know, we can't see the list of clients. It could hurt the you know, victims that were involved. We don't need to know the victims. Okay, we just need to know the buyers and sellers. Okay, we need to know who was trafficking human lives. Okay, there could have been adults that were trafficked as well. Any age of a person that's that was involuntarily put into a situation that hurt them, that they didn't want to be in. Okay, we need to know. So yeah, we got the sellers. Now we need to know the buyers. It's very important that we find out this list ASAP. Okay, I want this list out, and it's gonna hurt a lot of people. People are gonna be like, oh my, man, I followed that musician all my life, or that actor. They're so wholesome, and they came out with good ideas. And then you find out that, you know, they've been to a sex trafficking island, you know, 38 times or something like that. We need to know. We need to know. Okay, we need to know, and these people need to be held accountable. Okay, they need to be held accountable. If you were a willing participant in sex trafficking as a buyer and seller, you need to be held accountable, because that's a crime against humanity. And we need to know those people, who they were that were flying to Epstein's Island. Okay, so this is a 1-year update to my last video to this same question, and I haven't changed my mind on it. So I hope everyone's doing well, and stay free.